Hi there, I'm Alex. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you ways to make your transitions and your edits a bit more interesting if you're stuck and stuff like that. Obviously, the transitions themselves are all going to be on VideoStar, but a lot of these things you can either find transitions for and stuff like that, and you can do them on other editing apps also. But yeah, also I'm still alive. I know it's been a while since I posted. I'm just really busy with school, but I am filming as much as I can. And yeah, so now that that's out of the way, let's get into the video. The first transition I'm going to show you is this like fisheye out zoom, which I love to use a lot. It's one of my favorite transitions. You're gonna need two different clips. You're going to click on new. You're gonna go to multi-layer on your first clip, and you're just going to do a normal zoom out. I put my zooms at about 60 because I find it looks the best, and then of course you're gonna make your graph. I obviously have to film sideways because it's the way YouTube is formatted, but I am so bad at making graphs sideways, so you know, just like that. So you're just going to do a normal zoom out. You're going to add the normal mirror and tracking blur if you have or want it. It just makes it look smoother. You're going to create that. Now you're going to go back into multi-layer. Click on your zoomed out clip. You're going to go to edit keyframes, and only at the very beginning, you don't need to go to the end, only at the very beginning, you're just going to make it be 50% in size, and that's all you're going to do on this clip. And you're going to add mirror. Right there, you don't need any tracking blur or anything. It should look like this. And you're just going to create your clip. Now you're going to go into multi-layer. You are going to click on this mirrored clip. You're going to go into edit keyframe. You're going to make the size 200, so it should look like a normal size clip. Now you're going to want to click the back button, and you're going to want to go to layout. I already have the what's it called? The like effect option saved. But it's called distortion, so you're going to want to find that. Then you're going to click right here, and you're going to choose this one in the corner. Now you're going to go into edit keyframes. You're going to click where the opacity button is, and you want your layout to be at 0. Then once you get to the very end, you want to drag it up all the way to 100. And then you're going to graph it like you would a zoom out. Just like that. Now, if you want to, this is optional because it doesn't change. You can make a little bulge at the beginning, and how you do that is you go to multi-layer, you click on the clip you just made, you go to layout, and you click the distortion option. But instead of clicking this one, you click this one over on the side right there. I don't do the bulge a lot, so I'm not great at it. But basically, where right before your zoom starts, you're going to want to keyframe it, go a couple before, make it maybe like a 35-ish, as much as you want, but you don't want to make it too big because then it looks unnatural. I'm just going to go to a 30, and then before it zooms out, you're going to want to put it back down. Obviously, I'm going to add graphs in a minute, but yeah, so you just want to add a graph, and then over here you're going to want to add the graph over here, so it looks a bit something like that. Obviously you can play with it, play with the settings, stuff like that, but that's in general what it's supposed to look like. Now for your second clip, you go into new multi-layer, you click on the clip, and then you are going to do a normal zoom out like you would finishing your normal zoom transition. And obviously you're going to graph it just like that. Mine has like a little kind of like bounce in it, so I need to add a mirror, but if yours doesn't have that bounce, then it doesn't really matter. I just think the bounce makes it a little cute. Then I add a bit of tracking blur, and then I press create. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into multi-layer, I'm going to click on the clip I just did, and then that is not the right button. I'm going to click on layout, and again, I already have it saved, but I'm going to use the effect edge zoom. And you don't need to change the setting, like this thing on this one, because it's already at the right one. I'm going to go into edit keyframes, going to go to the very end, and you are going to make the layout 0. And now you are going to graph it with graph you did, like your zoom, and outgraph. Now my clip's a little bit longer, so it may look different just depending on what you have. And you can make it faster, shorter, whatever you want, but I'm gonna press create, and yeah, that's what it looks like. See, it makes it a little bit more interesting, and yeah, it's a little bit less boring from if you were just to do a normal zoom. And obviously you can add overlays, stuff like that, but I think it's a really great starting place. The next transition I'm going to show you is kind of like this zoom down. I really don't know how to describe it. So what you're going to need is, again, your 2 clips that you have, and you're going to want to, of course, start on the first clip, click new, multi-layer. You are going to click on your clip, and you are going to slide it down. Bring it down. You can bring it down as low as you want. Sometimes I only go to the middle. Sometimes I go all the way down. It just depends. I'm probably going to bring it to the middle right now. Now you're going to want to add this mirror right here. And if you want, you can add a bit of a zoom in, maybe take it to about 115 and add a graph. This is not normally necessary, but this is option 2 if you want it. I, again, don't really love this one, but I'm not very good at it, so I'm just going to stick with normal. But you can do that zoom thing if you want. You just zoom it in, and then on the next clip you're going to zoom it out. But you add tracking blur. You don't have to add a lot, so you can see. Now for this one, you are going to basically do the same thing. This is a very, very simple transition, but it just adds a bit. You're gonna want to mark it first, so that you can get to the same place you were at before. So I'm going to bring it up to about here because that's where I did it down in the first clip. There you go. Now you're just going to want to add this mirror right here. You're going to want to add tracking blur. So it looks a little more, I don't know if I want to say, a little more like sharp, I would say. But it's a bit more interesting than the regular one, and I use this one a lot because I really like it, and it's very easy to do. Next, I'm going to show you this little like zoom with a shape on it. Usually, well, you can do it really with any shape, but usually I use either a circle or a heart, so I'm just going to use a circle today. What you are going to do is you're going to need 2 clips, of course, just like that. Like I have been using in this video. You're going to click new, multi-layer, and you are going to use your clip. For your clip, you're going to go to the very end, and you're going to zoom it in about to, let's go with 120, maybe 125. So when you get a graph you like, you're going to pick another layer, layer 2. You're going to click color, you're going to choose a color you want it to be. Let's say I want like a yellow. I'm going to click on that. Then I'm going to choose add mask, and I'm going to choose the shape I want. Today I'm just going to use circle, but I know a lot of times I like to use heart. You can also use star. You can really use whatever shape you want, but I just think I'm going to use circle today because it's the simplest. So now it's in the middle of your screen. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make it a 0 at the very beginning, and at the end you want to make it basically as big as you can, which is 200. Just like that. What you want to do is you want to add some tracking blur for the first clip. That, and you're going to want to add some tracking blur for this clip too, but you don't want a lot because then it'll cover the entire thing, so it should look like this. Now on your next clip you should pick new multi-layer, and you want to choose this clip. You want to make a mark at the very end so you know where you're ending, and you want to make this about a 70. And you're going to graph it with the out graph. Now I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to add color. I'm going to use the same color I used in the last clip. I'm going to click add mask. I'm going to click this one button right there, which makes it like an outline and not the circle. And then I can make it bigger or smaller if I need to. I'm going to leave it about there. I'm going to click edit keyframes, and I'm going to keep this keyframe where it is, but at the end I'm going to make it 200. So it looks like that, and I'm going to add an out graph. What do I click on? I want to add a mirror for clip number 1. And I want to add tracking blur for this one. And for this one, also add tracking blur. That looks like that. If there's that stuff in the corners, then you have to go to edit mask, and you just want to make the mask a tiny bit bigger, but there's no corner showing at the end. And yeah, that's how you do that. The next transition and last transition I'm going to show you is this kind of like split down the middle thing. You are going to need 2 clips again, but this time we are starting on the second clip. Clicking new multi-layer, you're going to go to 1, and you're going to click photo and last frame of previous scene, and you're going to import that. Next you are going to choose your clip. You're going to go to layout, you're going to click reveal, and you are going to click, you can do it 2 ways. You can either do one of the diagonals, or you can do center horizontal. I'm going to do center horizontal because that's the easiest way to angle things and stuff like that. I'm just going to make it a little bit like that, just in the middle, and I might make it a little bit bigger, just like that. That's what I want mine to look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click edit keyframes, and I'm going to make the layout a 0, and at the end I'm going to make it maybe about a 35, but it all depends on personal preference. And you are going to do the out. Simple. Now you're going to click on 3. You're going to click on copy. You're going to click 2. Now you're going to go into edit keyframes. You're going to click on the options button right here. You're going to click copy keyframes from other layer, and you're going to select 2 also. And you also have to go down to the layout and press reveal. And click the reveal you want, which is something for horizontal, like this. Now that you know what this looks like, you can go back to edit keyframes on layer 2. You're going to make layer 2 a little bit bigger. I'm going to put mine at 45, so now if I look, it's kind of out, which does make a cool effect, but I'm actually going to go to edit keyframes. I am going to move down the opacity of this layer. And I can make it a little bit bigger if I want. It really just depends on how you want it to look. But you see there's the edges inside, and you can just play with opacity and stuff like that. If I want it to be at a 45 and I want to make this 35. And then it'll end up looking like that. Then you just press create, and you have the transition. That is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next, tutorials, challenges, etc., and I will do the best I can to do it. Just any editing related stuff. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, comment any questions you may have, and I will answer them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.